What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Elude Stalwart playing World of Warcraft Legion. This is the Battle for Argus series, and this is episode 10. Welcome. Today we're going to be playing Nightmyre. We have time walking dungeons going on. We've already done 3 of them, but the weekly needs us to do 5. So we did 3 on Nightmyre before. And then while I was offline, off stream, I was running with my cousin on the Alliance side. I know, right, traders. But we only have 2 or 3 tunes on the Alliance side. We're still primarily Horde. Our heart is still on the Horde side and for the Horde. But yeah, I think we're going to get right back into doing some time walking dungeons back on the Horde side with Nightmyre. So he can finish his weekly and get his cash. And it's Cataclysm. So one of my I would say that is one of my favorite expansions next to BC whenever I was allowed to pally for the first time. Definitely Cataclysm was a lot of fun. So we ran Stone Core. They even had End Time. I was telling my cousins probably End Time was a instance that was implemented later after the big patch, whenever people were doing the main raid. I can't even remember, like Zolgarub or something like that back then. And people had so far outgeared the original heroics and stuff, they actually had to put like 3 or 4 new heroics in just to kind of challenge people who were at that gear threshold. And we're actually having kind of the same problem again, so it's kind of ironic that they've brought back Cataclysm and that it also included that End Time dungeon, because I don't know if you've ever been in any of the heroics here lately. It's not a challenge. It's really just a race to see how quickly your tank can pull ahead of the group and solo the dungeon before the DPS catch up, or even your healers sometimes. Like, stuff's crazy. Like, it's not even. It's like you're fighting your way through a paper mache house or something like that, with these mobs and how weak they are and how quickly they die. And not only that, but how powerful you are with your gear and all them legendaries that are dropping like candy now. I really can't wait for the stat squish. I can't wait for the Battle for Azeroth to come out in some semblance of a challenge. But not to say that that's not in the game. Like, you can still go and do those mythic plus 16s and on up. I don't even know what the new limit is, but I thought 15s was the limit. But I saw somebody streaming and they were running a mythic plus 16. The Arcway, it looked like a pain. But yeah, we're on Nightmyre. We're still populating everything around Dalaran. There we go. Okay. Now I saw Cuz online earlier. He's on Tifa running Blackrick Hold. It's probably the Legion invasion. No, that's Azuna now. Nightmyre actually has. I could go do the Legion invasions on Nightmyre, and that'd give me enough to try for his new artifact challenge skin. But I think I'm pretty much satisfied with the Mage Tower stuff. I could make attempts on multiple tunes, but I don't know if that's what I'm interested in right now. You know what I want to do? I think I'm gonna actually switch it up here. I'm gonna switch over to another tune. Who? Furiosity? Intoxicated? We were messing around on the monks yesterday, and those guys are pretty fun. Just tinkering with like the brewmaster's stagger and trying to figure out how to like purifying brew off properly without like wasting it. Because I don't know how many of y'all know how the brewmaster monk works. They're like Jackie Chan in The Drunken Master. When they get attacked, they just get all wobbly and stuff, and you try to punch them, but they're just like rubber almost. Whenever your punch lands, it has like no effect because he kind of absorbs it, and he like weeble wobbles back and forth. And what that does is it takes all the damage that you would take and converts it into a damage over time effect, and that's called your stagger. And that can be progressively higher and higher as you go. And the idea is that you can Iron Skin brew, so you can delay more damage with your stagger over time. And then you Purifying brew to remove up to 45% of it at a time. And I think that scales with like Mastery or something, I don't know. So it's all about like staggering it and then drinking your worries away and removing some of the damage that you would have taken. or took. Alright, so I'm going to tell Cuz. Yo, Cuz! The Azuna zone is on Invasion ATM. About to go do some on the Monk. The Munkle. Alright, so we're at 1,400 nether shards. I want to try to get 7,500 because once you get 7,500 you can get what used to be Timeless Isle's Crystal of Insanity, and I think even like later expansions released different versions. But the one I know is the Crystal of Insanity, and it's pretty much a Battle Elixir and a Guardian Elixir, and it boosts your stats. And it's permanent, it's like not consumed whenever you use it, it just goes on cooldown. And I want to grab that on all my tunes, so that means getting 7,500 nether shards on everybody that I want it on. I'd like to get it all. Kazuki says, don't tell me this is a panda. Yeah, man, I got 2 of them. This is Intoxicated. I was kind of following the hype trail whenever the Mist of Pandaria came out, and you still are bearing witness to some of my guilty pleasures, the pandas. And I've always had an aversion to rolling female characters. I only have a couple even now. So I think if I would have, I probably would have. I don't know. They actually kind of annoy me. So I don't even think I would have rolled a female panda, but I like the emotes. He goes, I actually do kind of like the pandas. You listen to it here. I'll crank it up for you. He said, mighty is the wind, but you can still break it. Meditate on this. What's wrong with the pandas, man? They're good. Oh, that's loud. Sorry about that. I'm sorry. I like the pandas. Here, look. Watch when he cheers. Fortune smiles on us. Alright, I'll turn it down. What you got against pandas, Kazuki? Ha ha! Fortune smiles. He said, oh, hey, cuz, didn't see it. Well, it's up. I'm about to go do some shard times. 2,500 nether shards. Yeah, don't mind if I do. It's Azuna, right? Yes, Azuna. Alright, so we'll take the port to Azuna. He says, what they are saying just don't make sense. So you're telling me you didn't get the wind is strong, but you can still break it? You didn't get that? That don't make sense to you? You've never broke wind before? And then, like, his combat stance, too. They're stout. I really don't like the way their gear looks on them, though. Check this out, look. He's a drunken master. Look at this guy. That's a beast right there. Look at his face. He's just like, oh, you gonna get it. I'm gonna come after you. Grandmaster Intoxicated wobbling. I used to actually RP it, and I would actually drink a whole lot on this guy. Well, both IRL and in-game, I would actually be hammered playing my monk, my brewmaster, and then he would also be drinking, and like all my screen was blurry, and my guy would wobble left and right as he was running through the dungeon. He'd hiccup and slur his speech when he talked. Yeah, man. I would really get into the RP of the monk, the brewmaster style. It's so good. Now the other panda, I got him. I think it was something to do with the racials actually. I think yeah, cuz he was an alt, like he was an alt I made in mop, and like they got bouncy. So when you fall you take half damage. That's cool on some tunes, but Epicurean, you love food and it allows you to receive 100% more stats from the well-fed effects. So like if you ate an intellect food like on my priest, you'd get 100% more. If it was like 50 intellect, you'd get 100 intellect from eating that food. They also have the racial where they can Quaking Palm and CC people. Some of the best racials in the game. And Inner Peace. This one. You earn twice as much rested experience. So Conquer, my other tune over there, my Disc Priest, he's twice as rested as any other alt parked for half the time. So it really makes it nice whenever you're trying to level an alt that is a panda. And then they also have Gourmand. Your cooking skill is increased. So their racials, like alone, make them really good alts. Like I kind of wish I had like 2 mains and then everybody else was a panda. Because that would help, definitely help like managing, leveling new tunes, each new expansion and all that. Alright, we're breaking this crystal. I want to do the artifact challenge on this guy, but just because the weapon looks cool, but like I don't think I need it. I think the barrel the way it is looks pretty cool. I kind of want to be done with the mage tower stuff. It's really like maybe something I'm going to do if I'm just bored. To me, I'm prioritizing more of that 7,500 shard buff that can last forever. Not that it buffs you and lasts forever, but the item will last forever. Like that Crystal of Insanity that I have, I still have that from Mr. Pandaria and still use it on all my tunes to this day. Up until I realized there was a new one. Now I'm going to try to focus and get that on everybody. There is a, I don't know what it is. It's like a Defiled Augmented Rune. I don't have one on me. But the Argusian Reach people on Argus will give you something that pairs nicely with that. And it's just a Defiled Augmented Rune, but it's never consumed and it's just a short cooldown to reapply it. So rolling with both of those, like permanent stat increases, it's almost like you're permanently increasing your character as long as you're using them and have them. Just that small little competitive edge. And it's valuable enough for people to go out of their way to raid buff it and spend gold on it and buy them off the auction house and stuff like that. And it's something that you could just have without needing to go out and buy it or farm mats for it or anything like that. I don't think 7,500 nether shards is going to be hard to get. Man, I like the way these demons come at you. There's these tall ones that have like dual wield, and they got like the polearm from Hellfire Peninsula. They go mortal flesh parts so easily. It's like, oh my god, run from this guy. He's all bloodthirsty. Doom. I ran by an imp the other day and he was like, I'm gonna burn your kneecaps off. I was like, oh shit. Alright, that's 1 of 4 complete, and that thing's bugged, so. Oh, check this out. So like, say you're in the shit and you don't have time to cast. You can just get on your cloud if you have flying. I think this is a monk thing. I don't think this is a racial. But what's cool is like, once you're on your cloud, you can mount in the air. So it's kind of like the druid, how the druid has instant cast flight form. You're like, oh no, I'm gonna die. Well, no, you gotta mount the instant casts. It doesn't move very fast. It's flying is limited to, let's say, 160% movement speed. But you can mount in the air and get 380% movement speed. So that's something that's kind of cool. you never have to worry about falling and like, oh no, cast that mount. I don't know if a lot of people know that. I like little things, like little nuances and stuff about classes and races and stuff that you can figure out the more you play. That's definitely a good one in my opinion. Because I used to think, even back in Canada, the little bears, or the bears, the druids, the flight form, it being instant cast, I used to think was unfair because, like on my paladin, for example, I was a miner. I would go around Ice Crown, and yeah, they even had the instant cast fly form. I think Wrath of the Lich King was when it came out. Um, I'd be hitting nodes. I'd be just trying to mine, and as I'd come up to a node, I would land and I'd start getting ready to hit it, and this little bird would swoop in and hit the node and then fly off instantly, and I'd be stuck fighting all the mobs around the node. I used to think that was so unfair that they can just instant cast fly. And now the monk's kind of like a balance to that, because there's another class that can do it. It's not just the druid anymore. The windwalkers are pretty cool, but I don't know. It doesn't feel fair how easy they are to play and how much damage they push as easily as they push it. What's cool about the Brewmaster is you can kind of button mash and be good, but you can also like do other things and be really good. Like there's certain things with like stagger that you can pay attention to, and even talent specializations you can pick up to like make the class more involved, I guess, to play. Like my cousin and I were talking about the blackout combo yesterday, how if you use your blackout strike and then follow that with any one of the rest of the moves, it alters the way the move behaves. So like if you want to push heavy AoE damage and you got blackout combo, you can blackout strike, then breath of fire, and instead of waiting 15 seconds for that breath of fire to come back up, it'll actually come up 2 seconds faster? No. 3 seconds faster. So that 3 seconds doesn't sound like a lot, but in long fights with lots of AoE, you definitely pull ahead of the other DPS pretty quickly. My thing is, I try to remember to iron skin. So that's the bottom bar here, and you can see I start storing more damage as I do that. And then before I take that damage, when Iron Skin Brew would fall off, I would just purify it off. I'm still, like, I always feel like I'm still learning this class when I play it too. There's so many different nuances in, like, even how the artifact weapon behaves. Like, as you spec your artifact weapon out, it changes the way moves act and buffs them even further, and there's all these things that you don't really realize or pay attention to, but if you're aware of, you can play better and pull off like cooler kind of cooler encounters, I guess. I don't know. Kind of losing my train of thought. I just want to mindlessly drone through these. Kazuki says Legion doesn't seem so bad when you have what to do. What's cool about Legion is you can do whatever you want. I'm almost like upset about it too, because it seems to me, like I was talking to my cousin about this the other day too, is like you won't run out of things to do. That's kind of what's good about it, is whether you like pet battles or just running dungeons or raiding or battlegrounds or just doing your dailies and like more of a single player experience. Like there's something for everybody in that. You can get into multiplayer like as quickly as opening a window and hitting a button. You can find a group. I'm not going to do it right now though. I might actually get a deserter cooldown if I do. Because I think even just queuing and rejecting, you get a deserter cooldown. And then pre-mades too, say you're doing a world quest and you're trying to fight a rare. Like all these people are fighting rares or something. Like this guy, he's binary. He says 01010101. Don't join. I'm gonna sign up. Seems like he needs a tank. Actually, here. Cancel. Let's refresh. Where's 0101 again? This one. Optional note to. There's an optional note to the group leader. Join, right? I'm joining. Accept. He said 010101. Don't join. I said join, right? I'm joining. Accept. Let me join. But yeah, you can find groups for everything. And it's all just right there. The pre-made finder works really, really well. They got the invasion points, which are kind of like scenarios. And those are like, I think my cousin said they're on 5-hour rotation. So you could do 3 invasion points and then a greater invasion point. And they're kind of like rifts, but there's just like a portal that you go up and click. And you can get into those, and those offer really good gear. You can get 1,000 item level legendaries from them. And say like you don't want to do any of that, you just want to work on your professions and go picking flowers and making potions, you can do that. Blacksmithing, leatherworking, like all the professions are there. Treasure hunting, say you just want to explore the world and find rare and precious treasure. Like you could do that, and legendaries will drop out of those treasure chests in the world. There's literally something there for everyone. And then questing too, they're going to fix questing this next expansion. So if you wanted to be a lobby that started from Duratar or even Elwyn Forest or whatever your favorite race starting area is, whether it's undead or night elf or whatever, they're going to make leveling work like Legion. So everything that you do in any zone is going to scale to your level, and there's no way to out level a zone anymore. So that storyline aspect doesn't get all chopped up. So you can actually follow a quest progression throughout the zone and see like the zone change and develop as you do those quests, while also not ever out leveling the zone and making your leveling experience all like disjointed and funky and weird, and like you won't have those gaps where you're like, oh, I don't know what to do, I've done all the quests in this area and it just kind of left me hanging. Like it'll make your leveling a lot better this next expansion. And there are going to be new allied races too, so you won't be the only one leveling. Like there's going to be all these people who already have their max level tunes that want to go back and level a new tune just because they want the new race. And even if they don't want the new race's outfits will be available if you level one of the new races. So like say you want to look like a void elf, and the way they got those void wings on their gear looks cool to you, you can go level one of those. Or I think you might get a token or something, I forget. Like they said there's going to be some other way than leveling another tune from scratch that you're going to have access to them. So like maybe there's a quest chain you'll get on your main that you can go and do for the void elves and then unlock their armor that way. So you're going to have options. But yeah, man, I think what I'm going to do is pick one of those new allied races that I like and start a new tune from scratch just to see the leveling experience again and like do the quests and everything. Because I don't think I've ever leveled and quested through an entire zone. Like I usually would do a few quests in this zone. Alright, I'm level 20, go to a different area, do a few quests in this zone. Okay, I'm level 30, go on the other continent and do a few quests in this zone. Like I would keep on heading to each next zone as I would meet the level threshold. Like everybody knows, level 30, head to STV. Of course, since Cataclysm and the world broke, I don't even know if that's still a thing, but that's the way it used to be. This lady say, you'll never get through my mists. But yeah, another thing they implemented, I think they did this in Kata, was Shift J. If you don't know what to do, it'll tell you what's relevant for you. Like right now it's telling me I can go to Tomb of Sargeras, which is a raid. I could do an LFR and it'll show me what rewards I can get. Forbidden Descent. I can join, this is the Army of Light capital. What is this? Is this the, oh, this is the newest raid. Okay, so Tomb of Sargeras was the raid that was out until this past Tuesday. Forbidden Descent came out this past Tuesday. I could do Mythics. Bonus event right now is Time Walking Cataclysm, so I can go do some OG dungeons and Kata. And these are actually challenging because some of the older raids, especially Kata, they started implementing mechanics that you had to be aware of or you die. The Broken Shore, I can continue my adventures there, and it shows me the new area I could quest in. So yeah, Dark Moon Fair skirmishes, like, you don't ever run out of stuff to do. The only thing that thing didn't suggest was pet battles. Some people do that. They'll just collect cool mounts and pets and stuff. Like, they don't care about anything else. They'll go back and do old raids and farm for the Phoenix mount in BC, the Ashes of Alar, or they'll go back and kill the Lich King and get his mount invincible. They'll kill Onyxia and get the Onyxia mount. Like, there's all kinds of things. Before Kata even, if I'm ally, I've always leveled in Thousand Needles at 30 and then go to Tanaris. Yeah, I started going to Thousand Needles too because everybody was in STV. And if you were ever like on a PvP zone or in a PvP server, that's usually where you'd meet the opposing faction and get ran. Man, all these quests. Let's get rid of this one. Oh, it says meet Prince Ferondus at Shackles Den. I think I already did the 4. I'm at 2,600 nether shards now. I'll probably come back and do that one after I finish this. I need to do the Argusian Reach too, because there's 23 hours left. That's plenty of time. There are a few tunes that need to do the Argusian Reach emissary. And they're dailies. That's pretty much what they are. They're rotating dailies. But Argus is that thing floating up in the sky there. That new planet. Yeah, I would go to, I think, Thousand Needles and then Dustwallow Marsh and then go back to Feralis or Tanaris. I'd usually avoid Tanaris like I would Stranglethorn Vale because either I've always went there and leveled, and each new tune I did I wanted to mix it up a little bit, so I'd hit up Feralis. Or like if it was a PvP tune, then I would head there just to avoid all the players because there wasn't very many people out there. Oh right, Intoxicated. I just picked up Gathering on him yesterday. I was just realizing, I was like, I don't ever remember having to pick so much herbs on this guy. I picked up mining and herbing on this guy though because I was hoping that it'd be a good way to amass some gold. I bought my 30-day sub, I think the day before yesterday, with the in-game gold. And it was like 170k gold. What is it? Wild token. Yeah, 170k gold. I bought the subscription for another 30 days. So I want to see if I can kind of get another 30 days even just by gathering and doing like the world quests that have to do with gold and stuff. I still want my gameplay to be like, you know, entertaining. Like I still want to have fun and do what I want, but I want to see if I can get enough gold to keep my sub going with just using in-game currency. And I was thinking too, like even if it does take me like 3 months to get enough gold to buy another month's sub, then I'm saving myself four $15 payments a year that way. If it's every 3 months I can afford a sub. And that's like $60. That's like enough to buy the next expansion. Oh yeah, man. You like the desert looking zones? It's kind of funny how you level in zones that you like the look. I'm the same way. If I'm like in the Night Elf area when I first start out, I can't stand the Night Elf area, like through any expansion. Their starting area and all the like dark and dreary kind of like, I guess it's supposed to be like mystical and stuff like that. With the moon and all that, like that stuff, I'm not into that. Like I start getting depressed if I'm in a zone like that. I need to be in a zone that's like bright and green grass and trees and like forested and stuff. And then Zangarmarsh, like in BC, I could not stand Zangarmarsh. Hellfire Citadel was okay, but that started to get old. But I would beeline it straight to Nagrand as soon as I could because Nagrand was like one of my favorite zones. It had like the bright ambience and all that, but then it also had all the kill quests for Nessingwary. Those are my preferred quests. The ones where you go to this area, kill 80 of these, and that's it. Like you're done. I don't like the quest where it's like, oh, you found a letter. Now you got to go to the other side of the continent, on the other side of the world. Like those I try to avoid too. But yeah. In Wrath of the Lich King, another good zone I really liked was the Grizzly Hills. The bagpipes wore me down after a while, but the zone's pretty. I like the zone. Kazuki says, even if I'm out of quests and I have 50% experience left, I prefer to grind mobs than quest in a zone that I don't like. I'm the same way, man. That's crazy. I'm exactly the same. Because I remember a lot of tunes, especially before they fixed like the zones and all that stuff in Kata. I would just sit there and grind out the last few levels. I'm content just killing. I've actually considered doing that. If I didn't have so many tunes that I needed to do these objective-based things on, I would probably sit there if I had one tune on Argus and just kill everything on Argus until like I just couldn't anymore, until I was just bored. Because I like combat. Like, that's the whole point. It's setting up the combat for me. But then I have to have, like, a good reason to as well. Like, having a good reason to be in combat keeps me wanting to go back and get into those battles. Alright, I think this is the last guy before we start the scenario here. I'm in voice, by the way, cuz on the live stream channel. In the Elude Stalwart Discord, that is. Okay. We're starting to eat it. We need to do something cool. Let's restore our energy and pop some cooldowns and stagger some damage and cast a chi burst. Is she talking to me? Hopefully she's not talking to me. I think she means the demon. Okay, Prince Ferondis. Presence of power. Inside the temple. Down here, I bet. I never got one of those dragon mounts. The one that my follower has. I think they're cool, but I never went out of my way for them. The only mount I had to have were those proto drakes. I had to have the proto drake mounts. Kamehameha! I like chi burst. Did 700k damage, almost a million. It heals me too. It says something about charges though. We'll have to look at that later. Oh really? Look at me, buddy. What do I do now? Oh really? You think so? Meet Prince Ferondis outside the temple. Alrighty. Now he tells me. I'm on my way. This is a temple? They're like blasting their green ooze in it. Their green fiery ooze. Where is he? Where is? Over to the left. Let's get up. Come on, mount. I keep on interrupting it. I'm trying to take off running. Alright, complete quest. Man, I just got chilly. I need to turn this fan off. It's cold where I'm at. Oh, I gotta get in this. Alright, I'm gonna get a sweater and turn this fan off. I'll be right back while he's doing this flying thing. Alright, I'm back. That feeling when you're in combat and get out of bear form to heal and run out of mana. That sucks. Yeah, it's like by the time you have to cast a heal, you already know it's over. Oh, hey, get off me. No! For some reason I aggroed a flying thing. Legion conduit destroyed. Is that what this is? Oh, that's what that was. The final fight is at hand. Alright, Ferondis. He has the hair in the face. Well, not the face, but the hair in the beard that I have on. Eludari. Elude and Eludari. Where are we going? Is that the ship up there? Is that where we're headed? Oh man, it's about to get real. And then as soon as we're done with that, we can hop down and do the release the wardens. I hope we get close to 7,500. No, I don't think we will. I think you can continue to get nether shards. Oh, here it is. The scenario. I like to see what they say if you spam them. She don't say anything when you click on her. Usually your follower, if you click on them, they'll say something to you. They'll be like, yes. And then you click on them again, they're like, uh-huh. And then you click on them again, like, I would like to spam click them. And then eventually they get really mad at you. I had a dwarf follower on somebody and he would start crying. He'd be like, quit doing that. Ah! That's literally what you just said, buddy. But where? I've never done this one, I guess. Well, I've never done the scenario part of this one. Alright, let's just... We'll come up in here. We'll grab all of the things. And, Chi burst. Store some more damage. Delay some more damage. Purify that off. Purify that off. And activate this. Or reactivate it, I should say. Okay. I think we're just killing stuff right now. Fell, bombarded, and dodge attack. So I guess we're gonna get shot at while we're fighting these things. Oh, there's hellbats up there. I see you over there. If you throw the alcohol down first, the exploding keg, and then you fire, I think it like increases the damage, or fire does. Oh, Grand Inquisitor. And in here there's some guys too. Y'all want some of these apples? Yeah, man. Get some Kamea Wave. And then there's a crystal here. Lay powered crystal. We got a 3-minute buff. Carrying lay powered crystal. Bringing this to an arcane barrier will aid your forces in the effort in this region. Okay. Sounds like a good thing to do. Here's a barrier. There we go. Alright, check it out. We got one of these again. Only one guy to use it on though. We don't really have much time to move out of those. As soon as we see the fell bombardment, we need to run. Here's a faulty construct. I think we can help this thing along. Reactivating. Mortal flesh parts so easily. Ah, yeah. Alright, 98%. I seen this guy over here. I want to kill him. Come here, Dread Captor. Chi burst. Rah! Here's some cages. Can't stand to see a whelp caged. Alright, reach the Azure War Drakes. Alright. Can't fly though. Ugh. 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 Oh, these will take us to the ship. They already knew what was up. I'm coming. Wait for me. We got attack. Orders your pet to attack your current target. Oh shit, hurry, hurry. This guy. Oh man, Frogger. Oh, it's Frogger. Oh. Don't die. Watch out for this guy. Ugh. Alright, let's tag this guy. Maybe those will stop. Kamehameha! Yeah. I have my taunt in a weird place on this guy. Just trying to taunt that off, but it ain't happening. Come at me, bro. Kamea wave coming up. Watch out for the slash. Kamehameha. Oh, slash. I think we dodged it. Dodge attack. Oh, we got a belt. Is it good? Is it a good belt? No, not really. It's not that great. Ride the drakes to safety. So you gotta watch that because one of them tells you to jump off the ship. And I was almost tempted to just jump off the ship. Probably would have just died. There he goes. Cool heroes don't watch explosions. Or something like that, right? Yeah, lady, you're gonna have to calm down with that. Battle for Azuna. Nice. Alright, I need to do something here. Move that this way. This is where that's supposed to go. TM dubs. Alright, so Brewmaster or Brewer Almai got 1,000 XP from that. I wonder if I can give her some follower equipment. Order hall resources. That's Lily. No, she can't. She's got to be rare first. Lily, however, can use this. There you go, Lily. Now her missions will have reduced duration. I actually got to hit up my order hall and resend those guys out. Let's go get some more of these Legion invasion points. We'll go with what's closer. This is 40 seconds away, and this one is 20 seconds away. No, 30 seconds away. We'll go with this one first then. And we got 2.5 hours to do this on whoever we want to do it on. See, this is one of those proto drakes I was talking about. These are the kinds I like. This is a green one. This was actually kind of hard to get. Not hard. It was hard to get to the point to where you could unlock it. But then actually the act of unlocking it was pretty easy. But kind of painful still nonetheless. You get this one from, it's kind of like the goblins where you like become hated with them and then friendly with them. This one's the Oracles and the Frenzy Heart tribe and Wrath of the Lich King up in Sholazar Basin, I want to say. The jungle zone. You meet the Oracles and the Frenzy Hearts, and they're like two different tribes that are in battle with each other. The Oracles are pretty much like Murlocs, and the Frenzy Hearts are like these little like wolf people. I don't know what to call them. What is it? I have them as a pet. I got a Pandaren monk too. Summon that guy. Wolvar. So this thing, these are the Frenzy Hearts. They look like these little Wolvar pups. But anyways, after you become friendly with one, or actually I think revered or exalted with one, you have to then switch and be friendly or exalted with the other, The problem is when you become exalted with one, you become hated with the other. So you have to work yourself from hated all the way up to exalted on the other side. And then once you become exalted with the oracles, you get this little green proto egg, or it may have just been like a proto drake egg or something. I forget what it's called. And that takes like 5 days to hatch or something, or a week or something like that. It's been so long. But I used to have to go out there each week and get a new egg just to see if it hatched and gave me the mount. And a lot of the times you just get like spoiled egg yolk or something like that from it, which I think would even poison you if you tried to eat. But yeah, after so many weeks of going back and buying that egg and then waiting for it to hatch, and then it actually hatching and not being it, it started getting really demoralizing. And it was really a pain to kind of run out there to the rep vendor to buy a new one each time. So I would miss opportunities by not running out there every week. And then the red one, the red version of that Proto Drake, was just every dungeon achievement in Wrath of the Lich King. So running all the heroics in Wrath, and then doing the achievements on all the bosses in those heroics. It's usually just like defeating the boss with some other mechanic or something that you'd either have to ignore or negate. That one was pretty hard too. There were a few heroics that were really hard to get that on. I would say those are probably my two favorite mounts though, the proto ones for sure. I tried the Time Lost Proto Drake, the kind of yellowish one, but that's just a rare spawn, and there's so many people that go for it. It's like a rare bird or a rare dragon that spawns every 9 to 12 hours or something, and it shares the spawn with like 3 or 4 other mobs. So if you see one of the 3 or 4 other mobs, then you know the Proto Drake didn't spawn during that 9 to 12 hour window. So you had to wait for the server to reset and see if it would spawn during that first window again or something. Most people would just be sitting there floating in the air where it paths, or where it supposedly pathed, to see if they can like knock it out of the sky and tame it. I saw it once and I panicked. You're supposed to have like some slow fall logger because it's pretty high up in the air, and the slow fall logger makes it to where you can tag it and then slow fall down and then fight it. But there was a warlock that was up on the mountain side whenever I was tagging mine, and I was hoping he didn't see it, but I tagged it, and then I was like opening my bags trying to find my slow fall logger, and I didn't have it actually bound to my keyboard for some reason. I think I was just flying through the zone, not actually looking for it, and I saw it. So I fell to my death, and I just assumed that that warlock that was up on the mountain ridge got it, because when it came back it was dead. I was so sad. I was like, no! The one time I actually see it, I wasn't ready. Alright, last one. I'm debating on whether or not I want to switch to these other tunes and do this all over again on them. I want to get into those time walking dungeons like I was saying though. So I'll probably do that. That's supposed to be a movement thing. I shouldn't have that there, I don't think. What else would I put? This? Transcendence transfer? Nah. I wish that altered though. Maybe I could. Where would I put my taunt then? This button logic. I usually have moves set up a certain way. Like an AoE is always going to be on number 6. And then a targeting like reticle area AoE is going to be on 7. R is usually my artifact weapon. Speaking of which, do I have an artifact weapon ability? I should, right? I got 2 chi torpedoes in my talents. I wonder if that's intentional. Or not in my talents, but in my spellbook. Usually people's weapon will do something fancy. Exploding keg. Okay, that's usually R, but since it's like a target reticle thing, I put it on E. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll put like an instant cast on number 8 usually, and I have Tiger Palm set up for that. That increases my damage, so I guess it makes sense. Number 9 I have set up for heal. 30-second cooldown. Yeah, the Monks is weird. He doesn't work like other tanks. It's kind of a different button logic for him. Oh, that's someone else fighting. Chi torpedo. Oh, really? They didn't see me? Thought they did. Okay. I think we're done with this stuff now. A rumble from the Tower Ruins? I don't understand. He's never said something again after you finish them all. I think that was yeah, that was definitely something else. I need to hit up Dalaran. So can I meditate? No! Can I meditate? No, I can't. I'm gonna do my Zen pilgrimage. I have to get off this. Alright, here we go. This will take me to my class hall. I'll get my followers. Come on, hurry. Oh, that was close. I thought that they were gonna... Oh, man. What the hell? You look goofy, man. He got the Stormwind get up on a panda. That looks weird. I thought that unicorn was gonna knock me out of my Zen pilgrimage. It actually went off though. That was cool. 850 boots? I got 880s. I can give this to actually it's soulbound. I can't trade it. 855s. Yeah, mogs don't look good on this guy. I don't like the way he mogs. Is that all the artifact power I got? No, it says there's still more. That's a carrot on a stick. Where is... Oh, this one? Yeah, that's all. Okay. We got another level of concordance. When we go to Argus, or the Vendicart, we can upgrade this relic. Okie dokie. Hooah. Hooah. Okay, I'm about to go run some more Whisper. About to run some more time walking, cuz. Alright. Need backup? Oh, that's an achieve. For what though? Complete class hall missions that reward a raid quest. Ah, who did a raid quest? Defeat the Antorian High Command in Antorus the Burning Throne. Actually, I need to do some raids. Some LFR type stuff. Oh, I need LFRs as well. Okay. So, I think we were researching class hall upgrades. Yes, Fist of Legend. So we're going to get the ability to put on an extra legendary here soon. We want to recruit some troops. Slow down. I think we're good. I think we can send our followers off for some more stuff. What are their item levels? We got the follower with us is 850. Is there anything I can use to upgrade their item level already? No. So I need to send them off for equipment and also go get some more equipment. Oh, this one. I can upgrade her here, I think. We want the one that's following us to be upgraded quite a bit. And then before we send them off, where is the champion's equipment here? Isn't it one of these? I forget where it's at in the monk order hall. Champion equipment. Tiger, Celestial, Ox, Class Hall. Purveyor of rare goods. None of this. Where's the follower equipment? Is it up here? This guy over here I remember was the artifact knowledge. I don't know if he would give me follower equipment though. It's the head archivist. No. Usually you can send somebody off for armaments. I don't remember it being too far out of the way though. Recruit Echoes of Celestial. Oh shit. That's probably something we want to get. That'll be there in an hour. None of them? Yeah, Lily's coming. Tiger troops. Those are troops. Ox troops, class hall, master. Okay, I don't know, so we're gonna send them out. We'll get this one first because this is gonna be an automatic item level 900. And I'll do these. 56, 42, 57. What's our best bet here? 60? I think 60 is the highest. Okie dokie. So followers are taken care of. I don't know if Cuz was gonna come or not. Let's create a new window. BNet. Settings. We only want the BattleNet stuff to be shown. Maybe even whispers. Blizzard whispers? That should work. Yeah, he's probably not even online right now. He's probably AFK. Alright then, so let's go ahead and get into some stuff. We'll queue up for Light's Breach, because that's the newest thing we can do. Ooh, do we want to be a tank though? We're gonna go in as a tank! This is gonna be exciting. Chamber of the Avatar, Wailing Halls. There's a satchel for that one. Gates of Hell. I don't know if we can queue up for that many. Yep, we can. Random Legion Heroic. We need to do his Heroic. He has a Legendary? Oh yeah, I got Bracers. Oh, but that's a DPS Legendary. Let's go with Time Walking as well. And Random Legion Heroic. Oh, we can't queue for Time Walking and Random Legendary. Or Random Legion Heroic. Alright, let's see what it is. I don't even know what this is going to be, but we're going to jump into it. Oh, maybe he hopped in, but he's muted. Nope, he didn't. I thought it was fitting for the Brewmaster to have the... What do you call this mount? The Brewfest Kodo? Yeah. 2 DPS, 1 DPS, waiting on one guy. Okie dokie. Your random dungeon group is ready. Cataclysm in time. Alright, we're gonna do the dang thing. We're time walking. Now we're gonna learn how to monk. It's gonna be a trial by fire. Defeat all of the echoes. Ooh, there's quests. That's gold. These are Mog boots. Boots don't look so good on this guy, so it really don't matter. He's discovering these places. He's never actually ran this before. The monk, anyways. I guess that makes sense because Mop did come after Kata. Blue Strider says, alright, cuz, doing the Mage Tower. Okay, cool. Oh, okay. Good luck. Oh, we dove straight into the water. I shall take you to task. I should probably start staggering, right? Yeah. Let's stagger some of that damage that's coming in. Well done. He didn't even jump once. Oh, that Death Knight's a beast. Oh, did we make it? We made it. See who aggroes. Nobody? Ooh, good group. Emerald Dragonshire. Emerald. Oh, the Knight. Poor Bane. I think it goes this way next if I remember correctly. think it's over here. Yeah, it's over here. Kamehameha. Alright, here she is. You'll remember her from Tyrande. Kamehameha. Oh, didn't Kamehameha her. There it is. Come get it. Maybe I should start staggering. Yeah, let's stagger some of this damage. The darkness, it's closing in. And she got ran. The rogue woke up there. Alright, I think. Got the Mechano Hog. You can't use this thing while other people are using it. This is the Bronze Dragonshire. I had not seen. I did not know. Pop CDs, reset, then pop CDs, rinse and repeat. GG. Let's get some treasure. Oh yeah, smoldering ember. Alright, so we're gonna pop out of this. That one is complete. I had not known. We got a 880 helm. It's good for the Windwalker. I suppose I should probably start tracking what the Brewmaster needs. The next one is ready. Alright, I gotta do a pawn thingamajig here. Scale, import, this one, okay. Brewmaster, normalize those values, rename it to Brewmaster, okay. Done. Tank's gonna be something more like a red or something like that, we'll say. I should make it more blue actually. Enter raid. Oh, this is the new stuff. This is the new one. We gotta be careful. Lights breach. Oh, the elevator just came down. We gotta wait till it goes back up. Looks like that guy's running in place. No, never. Nice. They've already wiped once, it seems. Alright, Brewmaster. We got an 880 helm now. What did that do to us? They put a muzzle on me. We will rotate boss to boss clockwise. It's a 3-stack swap. KK. Rotating bosses clockwise 3-stack swap. When you're taking, be on one side of the POS pod. Be on one side of the pod. Then you're not stay upon that other side. Done, get more stacks from the cone. Very well said. It'll be the same on all 3 sides of the room. What is this lady's name? Admiral Savigra? Admiral Savigra. She the portal keeper probably? Tanks. Reality tear. Reduce damage versus... That looks like her, right? This portal keeper has a bear. It will be the same on all 3 sides of the room. Do it without facing the boss or the group. For us, it's literally this over. During transition, pop mines with big CDs. Win-win. You know I'm a brewmaster, right? I'm a... I have no idea what this guy wants me to do. I hope DVM helps. Go smack and add or something. But never be in cone when it's not your turn. Oh, I don't know what this guy is just saying. Summon reinforcements. Alright, where's the reinforcements? I'm ready for them. Bring them out. Oh, I gotta taunt this thing. Alright, I'm gonna taunt. Reinforcements, switch targets. I think I've tanked this before. Oh, come over here. Oh, let's start. Oh, I see. So it does change colors. There's like a whole ad part of this fight, I guess. In pod admiral, out of pod chief engineer. Now move to shield. Exploit weakness. Okay, I'll top this guy. Yeah, I take this on Nightmare. He says don't pace into the group though. We can stagger more damage than that. Move to shield. Alright, we're in the shield. Much countdowns going on. Oh, don't stand on the mine. Let's start staggering more damage. Staggering some more. Full Assad, move to shield. Where's the shield? Did someone not? Okay. We're staggering 148k damage right now. Taunt. I taunted, but it didn't go off. What, did he taunt it back? Okay. Ooh. Man, that stagger jumped up on me. They actually put like a little shiny on it when you're supposed to purify it off. That's good to know. Yeah, I think we got this. That guy really knows this fight too. He just like explained all of this right before it happened. Props to that guy. I got a cocoon. Hey, completed a quest there. Nice job. Very nice. That fight is the exact same on normal. Good to know. I'm surprised I did all of the things he said. Thank you all. So I only caught the last guy in that, but I completed the quest that sent me in there. So I suppose I could go back and do the first couple of bosses if I re-queue for it. Also need to do 5 of my time walkings. I've done 1 of those so far. Yeah, we need to do the other 2 of these guys. And we're still queued for those other raids as well. Chamber of Avatar, Deceiver's Fall, Gates of Hell, Light's Breach. Alright, Gates of Hell it is. Looked like Cuz was saying something. Oh, he's still doing his Mage Tower stuff. It's smart. I mean, this is the best time to do it while the Mage Tower's up. I think I've resolved that I'm going to probably get that item on all the guys first. And then after I have done that already, then I'll go back and Mage Tower anybody else I want it on. And in a sense, I'm kind of training myself to get used to these characters again before I go back and do some Mage Tower attempts myself. I tried on the Druid and even I didn't do the Brewmaster, but the Paladin I tried, the tank one, but the Paladin's the one I'm most comfortable with, and I figured I would do attempts on him to learn the mechanics of the fight. But then outside of that, I need to learn the mechanics of the characters, like between the Druid Bear, the Druid tank, the Monk tank, maybe the Death Knight tank. I don't know. I need to learn how their abilities work and their cooldowns and stuff like that, and even their talents. So doing all this is going to prepare me for that. Cookie, don't mind if I do. We can put combat ally here. Man, I kind of like the way the bar shows here. It shows me that I need to refresh my Iron Skin brew. Gives me that neat little bar that drains over time. It kind of makes me wish I had that on the Paladin for Shield of Righteousness. Because he's got the same kind of situation with the 3 charges and stuff. Cuz said, yeah. Did you get it? Did he get it? Not to? No? What's he mean? Maybe he mistyped me. Can hear me? Oh, okay. My bad. Are you muted? Is that what it is? Taunt now. Whoops. My bad. Don't die, buddy. Don't die. Yeah, muted. Oh, thought we fixed that yesterday. Please don't kill me. Use voice activity? No, you shouldn't be. Move away from others. Start staggering. Yeah, man, it says that you have permission to use voice activity. Move to spike. Oh, please! I'm gonna die! Oh, this is scary. I thought I could go through those, but I got hung up. Okay, we're good. See, my stagger is working. It's, remember we were trying to figure out if the bar ever told you, like, what was light and what was medium and what was heavy? It does. I only realized it in the last raid whenever I started getting some heavy staggers. The color of the bar with the number on it changes. So it's green when it's light, and then whenever it's medium, it'll turn yellow, and the whole bar will turn red for heavy. And even aside from that, if you don't have an add-on that tells you what your stagger is, the move lights up on your bar whenever it turns red. It's like, oh no, don't do it again. I keep standing in front of him whenever he's about to obliterate me. I need to get behind the spike. So yeah, you almost don't need an add-on to tell you. Throws me off when it says move away from others and I'm already away. Alright, red stagger, clear it. Red stagger, oh, clear it. Red stagger. And then whenever I don't have anything to clear it, I'll just pop a cooldown. Yeah, that works pretty well. Tiger Palm. Move to spike. It's the channel. Yeah, man, the channel says use voice activity active. It says permissions, Vanguard. Maybe I need to turn it off and then turn it back on. Alright, I'm done with that fight. I can do this now. Edit channel, permissions, Vanguard. Use voice activity active here. I'll move it to inactive and then active. Let's move it there. Let's give you admin. Now you're the same rank as me. There you go. Just swapping you out of and back in. I made it to where you couldn't, and then I saved it, and then I made it to where you could, and then saved it, and then swapped you out and back in, and that seemed to work for some reason. Oh shit, I ran the wrong way.
Yeah, I can get to the last stage on the healing stage.
On the healing one? I still have yet to see it, so I don't know.
It's like 6 stages, well, it says 6, but it's really like 4. And, sorry, just the last stage has got me a little updated, I guess.
I don't know where I'm going. So use the portal? They started the damn fight.
Sorry, sir.
No, it's not your fault. It's these impatient Elefarians. That was an exit portal.
Oh, wait, quit. It trolled you?
Teleport to dungeon. No, it was me trolling myself. I was auto running. After the fight was over, I thought we had to go like past the boss, and I was messing with the channel, so they all went the right way while I was auto running, I guess. Oh, but I completed a quest, and I get to turn that in. I'm just gonna have to rerun this again. Oh, 915 head. I just got a head, but this is probably better. Oh, it's like a Robin Hood hat. He's got like the little feather coming out. I don't know if I'm probably not going to keep it for this mod, but that's definitely going to get its own mod. It's a fedora. That's what it is. It's a fedora.
That'd be good for 100 too.
Yeah. Robin Hood type stuff. Or rogue. A rogue would be good. Like even the outlaw rogue.
Yeah, like an outlaw. I was just thinking that, you're right.
Play off the outlaw theme.
Yeah.
Where is the equipment trainer for in the monk hall? Because I don't know where to get armaments or train them.
I don't know, was that an option?
Well, I thought every order hall has champion armaments you can go pay.
No, not every order all does. You actually have to spec into it in your class weaker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't even remember if
You
they have it.
started
I didn't go that
without
route.
me. I tried to port out and back in, and now I'm locked out. He said, taunt. Why won't you taunt him? And I was like, you started the fight without me. He's like, oh, well, that makes sense. I was like, I tried to port out and back in, but I got locked out. So everybody's wiping.
You were tanking?
Yeah, I was the other tank. Ah.
Why aren't you trying, you fucking tank? Well, I'm not in the raid. I mean, I'm not even in the room.
Because I thought if I did, I would catch up to you. The whole race talking shit now. It's like, why did you port out? I was like, because I thought if I did, I would catch up to you when I ported back in. I didn't really. He said, wipe it out. Everybody's wipe fast, wipe please. Everybody say wipe, wipe. Just standing shit. I'm so sorry. Oh, many dishonor on my family.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, jeez. It's okay. It's okay. Everything's alright. I wanted to see. Oh, look, they all wiped. Alright, I'm teleporting back in. They're gonna vote to kick me. They're gonna kick this scrub. Yeah, we defeated a boss. And it just put me where the boss is. Ah, now I know where they're going. There's a hole in the ground that appeared, I guess. Yeah. I had this guy, we were doing the Lights Breach one earlier, the new one, and this guy was giving me the entire rundown of the last fight. Because I guess I just joined after they wiped on the last boss. And he was like, other tank, do you know how to do this fight? And I was like, no, not really. And then I didn't realize until halfway through the dungeon, that was the fight I tanked on Nightmyre last time. And I was like, oh, okay. And he started, like mechanic for mechanic, word for word, he started spelling out how to do the encounter, and I was getting lost. And it was nothing like I remember on Nightmyre. It wasn't until we started and I was looking for the mechanics that he typed out to me that I realized, oh, this is just the same fight. I already know what to do. It says Toratora hates intoxicated. Torturer hates me. Well, I provoked a strong reaction, so
You win, don't worry.
yeah, that's all that matters. Oh, it taunted. I wasn't supposed to taunt it, tell me to switch targets.
Oh,
When the ads came out, I taunted so the other tank has to go get the ads. I'll get the boss while the ads are out. I'll just stand here. You do the mechanics. Oh jeez. 5 stacks of abrasion on me. Now he taunted. Commanding roar, switch targets. Here's some ads. Drawing in. Watch out for the schmutz. I got 6 stacks of abrasion on me. Oh, I'm not supposed to stand in front of him, I bet. Well, he's just gonna have to eat that for a little bit. Ugh, frosty discharge. He's got 6. Alright, I'll taunt him. He's trying to bring him this way. I see what you're doing, buddy. Commanding roar, switch targets. I can throw a barrel that way. Oh, I got nailed! What killed me? I don't even know. Took a big hit. That hurt. Unchecked rage 2. Oh, I let my stagger fall off. Can't do that. So I took all that damage all at once. I one-shot myself. Must have been a red one. I didn't even realize it. Oh, I missed that update. What is he doing? Drawing in? Okay. I think when it's green, okay, so this is what I've come up with. When it's yellow, you don't want it to fall off. When it's green, it's okay to allow it to fall off. And when it's red, you have to clear the stacks. That's my logic so far. Yellow, don't let it fall off. Green, I can let this fall off. And save my brew for a yellow one. Here's a yellow one. So I want to brew and extend. Oh, clear those. Extend the yellow. So clear red, extend yellow, and allow green to fall off. There's a red, clear it. 6 stacks of jagged abrasion on me. People are dying, that's not good. Sorry guys, I'm just learning my class. Scaled Band of Servitude. I can use that. 13% upgrade. Great job, team. Dradara, the warlock with the positive outlook on life. That's like reverse RP. Oh, almost jumped off the cliff. I'm bouncy enough to jump. Oh, he's a paladin. That's cool. He looks like a Tauren warrior, but he's a pally. I like what he did with his Mog. That's a pretty good mog for him. He like RP'd his class or his race instead of his class. It turned out pretty good. Looks like just any Tauren quest giver. Man, I got some bullshit on me. Oh, these lightning things. I don't know how these little lightning things work. I usually learn just by watching the other guy do stuff though. Shock, run away. Alright, running away. He stayed in though. He's like, he don't even care. Maybe I should stay in. He's staying in. Nope, he ran out. Oh, I stayed in. He ran out at the last second. I couldn't follow. They're almost dead. Look at that tornado. Perfect. I like the chi torpedoes. They're pretty cool. And then the movement speed afterwards, it's nice. Might as well be a Tiger Lust. I like the Tiger Lust. Well, I did like the Tiger Lust after the 2 rolls. That seemed to be pretty good. But Chi Torpedo essentially just does that, right?
Kind of. I just prefer it because like it feels like you're moving faster and it's one less button. It's nice to have on like the healer spec though for sure, the Tiger Left. To like if your tank or somebody's lagging.
I'll do it on the DPS and just give it to the tank or heal, whichever is lagging behind. To speed up dungeon runs and shit. But as a utility.
I feel like the torpedo is easier to get around. And when you have torpedo speed, it feels like you're more movable than the Demon Hunter, but without it, it feels slower. Because like you use it to get to one group and you're got the haste buff, and then by the time you kill that guy, you move to the next one, you got the haste buff, and then you move to the next one, and the other one keeps you on cooldown.
Oh yeah. Whoops. Supposed to taunt her.
I got off toggle, so I was quiet when I was toggled on, and then quiet when I toggled off.
No worries.
I was saying that I had to take a break to go get the invasion point so I could get more necessary.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to turn you up or this down. My audio is offset right now. While Coltrane's saying 4, 3. No, that's okay. Oh no! Okay, I'm stunned for 2 seconds. Oh, it already is turned down. So I need to turn Discord up. Did he taunt it back? Give me the boss. There we go. Oh yes. Wow, he taunts it right back. Taunt now. Oh, maybe that's my problem. I'm taunting the wrong damn thing.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Only you and me in the tank, no. Nobody else knows.
Yeah. Seems like he wants to tank everything by himself.
Is that the same group that you got locked out with?
No, this is a different.
Maybe he's watching your stream like this guy. You can't take. I'll just take it. Maybe he got it as calories.
He is a paladin. Maybe he's bubbling off the mechanics from himself. I noticed they don't let you do that very much anymore, most stuff.
Yeah, we'll get it.
Burning a paid on me, so he should taunt. Oh, we'll clear those. Oh, almost let that fall off. That was close. There's a healer down. Alright, that one's done. Did you want to get in on any of these? I got another one popping up on me.
You know what?
Some of these LFRs and time walking, I'm doing both. Whichever one pops first.
No, I think I'm gonna do the mage guys a little bit. I think I get down base.
Alrighty. I finished the Gates of Hell. I still have all, and Light's Breach actually. No, I still have to do Light's Breach. Oh, so here are the first two bosses of Light's Breach. Did I get anything fancy? Ooh, my bags are full. I need to sell. Let me get to a vendor. Don't pop. Don't pop yet. That didn't sell anything. Vendor, 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 vendor. Vendor. I got some spots now. Alright, we rolling. Oh yes. He did a little pose after he landed. Pota. Oh damn, they just go straight into pulling the boss. Oh, this ain't the boss. Annihilation. We almost all die. Jeez. Valera. Okay, so this is the OT. OT, OT. Every time you raid, it's almost like OT. Stand in the annihilation. Look, almost no damage when people stand in it. Okay, so that's definitely how that works. Alright, this is where the big one comes. It's the big one. I hope we're ready. They're pulling. Alright, well, let's do it. Oh, no, that's not them. That's the RP. Wrecked. Oh, they just... Okay, I guess we're doing this. It's happening. Fell bombarded on her. Taunt now. Move away from others. I'll let others move away from me. Okay. Nobody was moving. Oh, I feel like I need to switch those moves now. Let's do that. Yeah, that's better. Oh, shit! I'm just reacting to what my what my stagger buff's looking like. Oh shit! It turned red. This really don't affect me in any way, but the color changed. Oh!
Got my first two tuned at the 9 mission followed up to 9.
You got them up to 925?
No, 950.
950? I didn't even know they could go up that high.
Yeah, I didn't need them until like 2 days ago.
Holy shit. It's over 9,000! Switch targets. Left one first. Like a skull on it, right? Oh, they're killing the wrong one first. Oh well. Eradication, run away. Oops, messed that up.
Oh, I also on a theater last night. I fully spec'd out her relic.
What do you mean? You fully spec'd it out? Oh,
Yeah.
you got rank 3 on all of them?
Yep.
Nice. What does that put your weapons item level at?
I think I don't know if it does it?
Yeah, with each new rank of your relic, your item level goes up. Oh
Oh,
shit,
well,
I'm fucking up.
my relics are all like 910, so, but my weapon's 949.
949? Damn. Gotta pop a coolie there. Alright, we need some more. Was I supposed to taunt? I wasn't looking! No, fell from bombardment, move away. Okay, I'm good.
Medium,
Ah!
live it, learn it, love it.
It's hard because looking at like your stacks and maintaining your iron skin
Let's
at the
be
right
honest.
times.
Let's be honest. You're mostly paying attention to your stagger. You just,
Yeah, that's what it is. It's my iron skin brew. I don't want it to run out whenever I'm tanking, but I do want it to run out when I'm not directly tanking. And I keep wasting it while I'm not directly tanking, so I run out whenever I am directly tanking. That offsets me and fucks me up. So I start fishing for cooldowns to bring them back up to 3, and then they're on cooldown, and that fucks me up. And then I hear the da-da-da-da while I'm sitting there distracted with all that. And then I realize, oh shit, I was probably supposed to tank. Yeah, as I play this guy more, this stuff is gonna be more automatic, but right now it's taking a lot of cognition. More mental load than I'm used to.
you use your mental load?
Yeah. Ooh, 35% upgrade. Oh, I can use that cloak. She don't care. Alright, fine. Keep it then, I don't care. She's probably like, well, if you taunt when you're supposed to, you deserve it.
You don't know. What is it, DPS? I don't know what you're talking
Do you need those legs? Cloak, cloak. What legs? I didn't see the legs. Block, breach block your legs? No, no, I don't. No, I don't. Thank you, though. They offered. That was nice. Oh, I guess we can mount in here. Incoming, leaving ships. Take cover. Oh, the fighters. I think the fighters are cool. Said I was asking about the ones you're... Oh, I thought he was offering. Oh yes, I needed those. Oh, I was looking for the legs to drop that dropped, and I moused over the tooltip and it didn't say it was an upgrade because I already had them equipped. Because the ones that did drop, I put on.
about. Wow, man. You're all joking.
Yeah. That's how it is when I'm learning a class. I get all fucked off and distracted and shit. I'm really getting a handle on this though. If this is all I was doing, then it'd probably be like pretty breezy. Let's pull these guys. I really thought that guy was just offering me some legs. I was like, oh, what a nice guy. He's like, no, your legs. I want your legs. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh shit, there's a lot of these. Oh, clear the stagger. Clear the stagger. I really don't use those Healy orbs. I wonder if there's something more useful I could get.
You have a button that can use the orb.
Mystic Vitality sounds good. Staggers 40% more effective against magic attacks. Or Dampen Harm, that's another cooldown. Reduces all damage by 20%. That would probably be better. Of course, Healing Elixir is kind of like Cheat Death or Ardent Defender in a way. It'll just auto-proc on me. Just one guy, a Demon Hunter, a damage-dealing Demon Hunter. Oh. I hope this is the right one. I just ran in against this guy. Oh. Gotta pop a cooldown there. That shit was rough. Clear. Is there a reason why that guy's AoE? Okay, no, we're good. DBM's quiet, so I think we're okay. Clear that. Consuming Sphere. Dodge attack. Do I stay on this guy while he erupts flames? Guess so.
I'll be right back.
Alright. Ooh, 10 seconds till my next one. That's not good. We're okay. We're okay. Getting sucked in here. Wow, DBM's quiet here. It's like I gotta take this fight off. It's kind of nice. Yeah, do one of those. Really, I might want to raise this tell me when. I'm gonna have to do that after this battle. Getting some good practice on the rotation here though. Get off of me, you spinning orb thing. Alright, let's face him back this way and not range our healers. Let's get some charges up.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I like that fight. That was cool. Oops, someone got a legendary. Deceiver's Blood Pack, Male Shaman. Earthshock has a 20% chance to refund Maelstrom. The Ghost one's better. Or Ghost Wolf. Okay, I think the next is the last boss, who I've already done. Yes, alright, so I can leave. Yep. Alrighty. With that, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. And, yeah, that's episode 10, folks. Appreciate you guys tuning in to Elude Stalwart playing World of Warcraft Legion, the Battle for Argus series. We'll see you next time.